all set to go for Game 2 of the Super 6 stage of this ICC Men's Cricket World Cup Qualifier. Captains Scott Edwards and Dasan Shanaka out in. We've had a captain winning the toss and deciding to bat. Sri Lanka against the Netherlands. Let's have a look at the two teams, and Sri Lanka make their first change of the tournament. Dilshan Madhushankar, the left arm quick, comes into the side in place of Kasim. Two changes for the Dutch. It's a spinner and a seamer out and a spinner and a seamer in. Ryan Klein and Shariz Ahmed. Sri Lanka deciding to bat first. But I reckon that one against the West Indies at Takashinga recently.
Having to bat second. Sri Lanka doing an unusual thing across this tournament. The first
and Sanka. And Logan van Beek, the man of the hour for the Dutch.
Gentlemen, let's play.
Let's play, says Gregory Brathwaite. The first ball of the match. Logan van Beek strikes. Pathum Nissanka goes. It was a loose drive.
Wasn't a lot of movement in the air, but what a wild stroke to play. Wasn't a bad length delivery either. Extraordinary start. First wicket falls. No runs on the board.
Well, Kusal Mendes isn't used to coming in quite this early in proceedings. Gregory Brathwaite, Martin Saggers, the former England quick bowler, Sports Club, city end of the ground. Straying onto the pads of Karunaratne, and that's a delightful shot through the onside. Bread and butter for him, and his first boundary.
Bat.
Delightful, full face of the bat from Karunaratne, 2 boundaries in the over, and normal service resumed for Sri Lanka after that shaky start.
It was the balance of this shot. Just a lovely punch down the ground.
Big shout for LBW, and Klein strikes. Martin Saggers gets the finger up. Kusal Mendes was trapped on the back foot, and the batters decide on a review.
Playing back just to turn this around the corner. A leg stump. Second wicket falls. First time Klein's really got that length spot on.
Tadira Samarawikrama in at number 4. Edged, and that's gone. Another loose shot from Samarawikrama. This time Scott Edwards gobbles it up, and Sri Lanka, well, they're in real trouble now. 27 for 3 here.
Just a little bit of an outward movement there from Logan van Beek. This batting lineup are going to be sitting in that change room, shaking their heads and just wondering what.
In the air, gone! Don't worry about the reviews. They haven't gone your way. Sri Lanka's helping you here, the Dutch. Innocuous shot. They're 4 down.
In all sorts of trouble. Van Beek goes a little bit shorter this time. And that's just a gentle leading edge to square leg. 4 down, Sri Lanka. Charit Asalanka out for 2. 4 down for 34. Little shake of the head. And then past the leader. He can get the ball to go through.
Shouts of catch it, nobody will, because it's raced away. 4 runs. Good shot that by De Silva.
Short and wide.
Lanka won the toss, decided to bat. Scott Edwards said, don't mind. Beautiful. Excellent use of the feet. Percentage with mid-off up in the circle. And full face presented by De Silva. 4 runs.
Reassess.
Got him! Oh, there's the breakthrough. And it's the big one too. Karunaratne edges one.
Only man who looked like he was controlling the innings but plays a loose shot. He's trying to hit it towards mid-on. He's trying to hit that gap. Walks back for 33. Sri Lanka in a big hole, 67 for 5.
Precarious position at 67 for 5. Their skipper.
His bowlers, will he overutilise them and maybe cash in later in the innings? Swing! Error! As I say that, hoping that they will make a mistake and the captain of Sri Lanka obliges. They're 6 down.
Ball tracking, please. Pitching outside of, impact in line, wicket sitting.
6 wicket falls. 96.
That'll be the Sri Lanka 100 up with that single.
Oh,
How on earth has that missed? It's missed everything and it'll go down to the boundary. Martin Sagers signals 4 byes.
oh, he's bowled a straight googly. And he's completely done Scott Edwards, his captain and wicketkeeper as well. So he's been bowled.
That's Hasaranga. Terrific shot from him. Baz de Leede will always give you just the odd ball to hit, and Hasaranga doesn't need any second invitation. Again, Hasaranga. He's at his best when he's looking to really get on to.
Later in the day, this was the slog sweep for 6. It'll be interesting to see Hasaranga later in the day not batting but bowling.
50 for Dhananjaya de Silva, and in the context of this match that really is a terrific effort. His 10th 50 in one-day international cricket, and it's the slowest 50 by a Sri Lankan batter in 2 years. It's March 2020. Shout for LBW and the finger goes up. Baz de Leede strikes. He tracks Hasaranga on the back foot to end that promising partnership. Going to have a review though.
Pitching outside of, impact in line, wicket sitting, original decision out.
Another one. Hasaranga out for 20. Sri Lanka 131 for 7.
It's nicely played. Tikshana with a productive sweep for 4.
That pitch is a long way outside leg. Just helped on its way. It's been a wonderful bowling effort thus far.
Long. Bam! Man can only watch. Because it sailed over for 6.
Out of nowhere. Big aggressive stroke and got plenty of it over the advertising hoardings. Particularly notable when you've got 2 men out in the deep and you're 7 down. Including one off the first ball of the innings. Put the Dutch on the front foot and they haven't looked back so far.
Go again. And he does. Beautifully. That is elegant. From Dhananjaya de Silva. Final 10 and
They've played superbly.
Bit of luck, I guess.
What a terrific shot that is from De Silva. Crease, have another look at this.
Yep, had all the time in the world. Because it's got a
13 fours. This a completely different innings. Out. An important wicket, a slower ball there from De Leede. Thikshana giving himself a little bit of room, but he was done by the lack of pace. And
but very well bowled by De Leede. needed to create that extra pace and hence lost control of the shot. 77-run partnership broken. It's the highest 8th wicket partnership versus the Dutch. Tikshana, 28 very valuable runs.
Lahiru Kumara in at number 10.
Because the seamers have 3 overs.
Out. De Silva goes. He was looking for the big shot. He obviously had very little confidence in Lahiru Kumara at the other end.
Looks for the big one, looks to take the fielder on. That's the longer part of the ground, the leg side of the right-hander. And nicely taken by the leader. 93 runs to Dhananjay De Silva. Sri Lanka 208 for 9.
Dilshan Madhushankar only drafted into the squad yesterday in place of Dushmantha Chumera.
Well, it's coming right down round.
Finger goes up, another slower ball from Deleda. There are no reviews left. So Kumara, there's no point in Lahiru Kumara out for 2. Sri Lanka all out for 213. Have dismissed a full member team. Just Dhananjay De Silva really was a standout player. There was early resistance and Deleda. The 2 seamers, 3 wickets apiece. They bowled well.
It equates to this. The Netherlands will need 214 runs. Powerful player. Likes to feel bat on ball, still young, just 20. Max O'Dowd has become a...
Lahiru Kumara with the new ball in hand, extra pace.
Oh, gentlemen, let's play. No, stay there.
Bottom of the bat. That's
in the air and gone! Carbon copy almost. Just the extra ball. Vikram Singh. He's placed it into backward point's hands and Sri Lanka on the board with the first wicket.
Hangs around. The extra pace. Taking it towards Hasaranga at backward point. Vikramjit Singh trying to hit extra cover, but the ball skids through. Massive blow. He's gone for naught. The Netherlands are none for 1.
In the air for just a moment. It's hit down the ground. Should gather some pace. It's the part of the ground that used to be the nets. And it does gather pace and it runs away for 4.
Dilshan Madhushankar added to the squad just yesterday as a replacement for Dushmantha Chumera straight in.
Question asked and given. Second ball of the first over. First ball of the second over. And Sri Lanka, they're asking questions. Will he go up?
Left armour is an X factor. He gets the ball to swing in. Madhushankar can do that at pace. Full. Max O'Dowd had got his front foot right across. As another dangerous player has gone for naught. Max O'Dowd it is. 11 for 2.
Nice looking shot. Bit of a hand on it, but the outfield will do the rest. Mahesh Tikshana will take over from Lahiru Kumara from the airport end. That'll be 4. That is a poor delivery. Long half volley and the Dutch.
Really good partnership between Baresi and Deleda.
Get themselves into a position that they don't need to be aggressive to Hasaranga. But it's the straight bowling from the quicks.
Hit in front, a long way in front. Much chasing to do. Too much chasing to do. Away for 4. Banged away. Oh, what a shot. 6 runs to Wesley Baresi. And keepers read spinners generally. Read him like a book here.
Well, speaking of pressure, coming to the crease with your side. 1 down with No runs on the board. That's what met Baresi when he came to the crease. Positive intent.
From 3, Hasaranga, none for 19 from 2. Out of the attack.
Importantly, this is a pitch that is moving around. Quick single.
I think he's okay. We might well check it to be sure. Here's confirmation. I tell you what, that's here.
What a waste. Baresi looked in such good touch. It was a brilliant piece of fielding at extra cover.
Wesley Baresi gone for 52.
Indies in his previous outing, 200s in one-day internationals in total. The other. And straight away he strikes. Nederland out for a duck. One becomes 2, and the Dutch are 4 down.
Out for a duck. Netherlands 91 for 4.
The captain, Scott Edwards, in at number 6.
Edwards a sweeper. This is why Edwards is batting. Nederland completely done by the googly. And I can't understand why. We see Hasaranga do this all the time. Surely, if you've done any sort of homework.
Then whether he can... Deleda gone. Tiksana.
Deleda gone for 41.
Yeah, attacks the stumps. That's generally what he does. What's going to be his attacking line? Well, if he's getting any turn whatsoever, he'll be able to go just outside the off stump. But you've then got to pick it because he's got those other deliveries that he bowls, which are...
Rakib Dulfika, 26. Oh, question asked. The umpires are busy today. Not out. Chanaka's gone upstairs.
Pitching outside off, impact in line, wicket sitting. Need to reverse your
actions are seen. And Sakib Zulfikar on his way. Netherlands now 133 for 6. At the stumps, it's the order of the day today. Wicket with one going in, and this time the ball going the other way. Subtle movements from the finger spinner who flicks it out the front. Here's Tiksana. And so 6 down.
Logan Van Beek, the hero from Takashinga.
Straight through. Oh, Mahesh Tiksana doing the trick here for Sri Lanka.
Didn't have to use the review. Trouble. Previous one hit him outside the line of off stump. He goes with the high back lift. Misses it. It's the offie. Through the gate again. Stumps disturbed. Tikshana on a roll. Sri Lanka now gone without scoring. 133 for 7.
The Netherlands are 133 for 7.
Shariz Ahmed in at number 9.
And he just keeps persisting and getting away with it. Another one-handed sweep shot. And again out of the middle.
Well, he's taking his life in his hands, sweeping at Tikshana, but he's getting away with it.
14. Wonderful throw from the keeper.
Thank you. Just freeze it a few frames back.
Yeah, comfortably out. Pulled
Ready
through
with my
quickly
decision
by
for
the
the next
skipper. Saw the misfield from the keeper. What he didn't expect was a rocket arm. Michel Mendes. A bit of a fumble. But look at this arm.
What a throw from the keeper. Great recovery. Very difficult to take the bubbling ball. bounced forward and his recovery was sensational. What an arm. Looked like a baseball catcher. Whipped the glove off his right hand. And they hit
For the number 10 and 11 to bat with Scott Edwards. Oh, 6 runs. And a welcome 50 for Scott Edwards. 4th consecutive 50 in the tournament, just when his team needed him the most.
And just when I was being disparaging about his 6-hitting capability, there he goes. Brilliant shot. Saw the shorter ball, quick footwork, and a strong hit.
Pierced the gap. Not a lot of power on the shot, but it was the precision and the placement. Seeing anything out of them today, both of them scoring a duck.
There it is, the breakthrough they were looking for. Closer to victory they go, Sri Lanka. And it's that man Hasaranga again.
Complete deception. Klein rocking on the back foot, not picking it, and playing all around. He's missed that by some margin. Sri Lanka on the verge of victory.
Klein for 5. The Netherlands 176 for 9. Aryan Dutt is last man in for the Netherlands. That's a top shot. Another of those one-handed sweeps, and away it goes for 4.
How many times have we seen that exact shot today? It's not the prettiest sweep. So effective in that he crunches it every time.
Down the leg side. Just a bit too much. He'll check it. What it means to Sri Lanka. They got a scare and they've got out of jail here. Relief more than anything else for the 1996 champions by just 21 runs to go to 6 points in the Super Sixes.
Oh, look at those run of zeros. Dikshana, the story, with ball in hand. 3 wickets, Hasaranga just the 2 today, but continues that run of...
So important. Dikshana and Hasaranga with runs. Van Beek